Perfect. I like that. What's going on, everybody? And welcome back to all my Chronos Tectonic, MMF, VVS Finance, and the rest holders. How we feeling today? So I got some big news, important news, because what the Tectonic just did during this bear market, which we know what the prices are looking like right now. You go to CoinMarketCap, we have the FOMC meeting later today. There's really not too much to celebrate, but day by day, and I talked about it earlier in the channel, right? We have to look at it as a long-term opportunity, just investing in the right projects. Well, bam! Going to the Tectonic website when you have an account, your LinkedIn, and you're gonna see what's going on. You have your stake position, but take a look at the yesterday APY, 2,500%. Let's go, everybody, let's go, because I know a bunch of you watching have millions, billions, if not trillions of Tectonic, and I know, some of you are going wild and crazy, looking forward, much higher position, and I love it because that is what you can afford losing. That is what you are looking for in the future for Chronos, and definitely this is gonna help us, right? We know that it doesn't last the long that we want. It doesn't last weeks, it doesn't last sometimes days, but at least it's a great push to tell us what? That people are leaving the project. There's more, or there's actually less holders in Tectonic because they're liquidating. There's a lot of different factors that vary that APY, but the ones that are staying here, we're enjoying this thing. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Everybody go ahead and smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those notification bells. Good news for Tectonic, definitely. I think for the long-term holders of Tectonic. And yesterday, I mentioned in my video, serious message to all the Chronos holders, how we understand what happened with the price of these altcoins, right? With these protocols on Chronos. They started early 2022, late 2021, very excited, the hype came, but of course the price came down, especially during a bear market. And of course, always just buy what you can afford losing, control your emotions, don't panic sell, and I think you're gonna be fine. And it's super easy for Tectonic to per se, because you're not doing any liquidity pool and anything, right, for this cryptocurrency. The only thing you're doing is just staking, and you're seeing your money grow as day goes by, and in my case approaching 200 million Tectonic, which is really good from 130 million. I love it. Of course I can add more as I want. The prices right now is decreasing. And another thing that you want to take a look at, everybody, is this: the 1s tonic is equal now 1.5 tonic, and that number was 1.1 tonic, so it's increasing, which is good because we're getting, of course, that's how we started in X tonic. So it's really good, everybody. It means once we increase that percentage on Tectonic, less people are here. Now there's just more rewards for the current holders to distribute, and that's what we get a lot much more. And I've seen before, because we go to the Discord, we go to the Twitter account, how people get 1 billion Tectonic just in one day because of this crazy APYs. Isn't that cool, guys? So let's go ahead and start, by, of course, telling you that there's not really many news when it comes to the Twitter account. However, remember I mentioned that when you go to the Discord page right here, which I have open up for you, they do announce more. So if you're a Tectonic holder and want to know more about what the project is doing, come here, join. It's free. And of course, you pretty much going to take a look at what's happening on a day-to-day basis. You can ask any questions. The admins are very responsive, which is something I really appreciate. As I'm talking to you right now, they're replying to some people and they're kind of going through all the comments, and right now they're really excited for the APY. That's why we're making this video, and every single time we have a pump in the APY, I think all the Tectonic holders, we like to celebrate in a way, understanding what happens, and it is what it is. Also, when it comes to Tectonic, they have announced one thing on the 9th June, which is they have gonna to adjust the tonic rewards and missions for the DAI market. So that happened at about, close to a week ago. So that's pretty good. Kind of like the things that are happening on a day-to-day basis. They don't really post too many comments per se, announcements per se, but I think it's really good to mention then how the project is going slowly but surely. And one thing that they have said here in the past on the Discord is that they do have some content to publish on Twitter. They do have some marketing things that they want to go ahead and promote, but they're waiting for the right time for the markets to do much better. So I don't think we're gonna be hearing anything on Twitter from them per se, according to what they already stated, some of the admins there on Tectonic Discord, right? So they do have some stuff to say that they want to share with everybody, but kind of they're like waiting for the right time You agree, disagree, that's totally fine. We know if, for example, you go to VVS Finance or MMF, they're still putting news and news and news, even though there's a market turmoil. It is what it is, right? So the last thing they've said is April. We're already in June. I mean, I will agree. Come on, do something, at least post something, tell the community that you exist so people on Twitter can recognize Tectonic and see that this is another protocol from Cronos and they want to engage in more. So there's definitely things that we can talk about on this one. Now, the price of Tectonic, definitely that's one thing. Right now, the price, you remember, of course, my message, a serious message to all of you guys, to me included as well. Just hold it out because 2022 for Cronos is cooked. 2022 for altcoins is cooked, and even oftentimes for Bitcoin, right? I think with everything that's happening in the world, is affecting everything and the entire market, the marketing industry as well. And guess what? Who gets the most pain from the entire equation? Altcoins, DeFi, NFT, metaverse, and Tectonic belongs to the DeFi space. So don't think that we're gonna be out putting all-time highs next month. I don't think so. I think we have way more pain ahead and we have to embrace it. But for that, I mean, you decide if you want to continue your purchases, right, throughout these levels. Not bad idea, but it's going to take a while before we rise again. And nobody knows the bottom. I mean, we've seen the bottoms get crush and crush and crush. It is what it is. If I go from the 15 minutes to the day, and I'm going to go ahead and squeeze it all the way. Now we see that this is the previous 100% retracement, just to give you an idea how the prices have come down. And if I continue squeezing, everybody, this is the highest point we reach on Tectonic. So if I go ahead and take a look at my price range from here to the top, that will be close to 1000% to the upside. It's insane. Yes, that's true. That's what's happening right now for Tectonic. So holding this one, billions of them or possibly trillions of them can make you a millionaire, really rich, as we continue approaching those levels. And I've done my price prediction, I've done my price analysis, and I can tell you this is not crazy. But remember, it's not going to happen overnight. It will take some time. And of course, we need to know if Tectonic survives, because I'm not saying that it is a perfect and, oh yes, I mean, none of the Cronos protocols are going to be affected by this. Probably some will not survive, but always putting the money, in my case and my research, on the ones, the good ones, the ones that have the most chances. And Tectonic, MMF, and VVS, I think they have the greater chances to do so. But this is going to be an amazing opportunity for us to finally see if they're going to resist the test of time, knowing that these are the entire blockchains, right? And right here we have Cronos at 1.2222. It's down pretty much a sea of red when it comes to DeFi. We need to see them come back. They will come back very quickly as we exit this. And of course, highest all-time high fear. Don't let it get you. Don't make emotional decisions. It is what it is. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Appreciate your support. Don't forget to smash the like button and consider subscribing. Tectonic, more APY for all the holders. Don't we like those news? I'll see you next time, guys. Peace.